Hi guys, welcome to Healthy Dad Happy Dad. I've got an exciting one for you today. Basically what we're going to be doing, we're going to be turning an ordinary toilet paper roll into a small business. So stay tuned and let's get cracking. Right, so what you're going to need. You're going to need a couple of these ordinary toilet paper rolls, a pair of scissors, a pen, something to measure about an inch, 25 mil, some growing soil, some potting medium, as you can see that, simple old compost potting medium, and you're going to need some water. So let's get started. So basically what I want you to do, take your toilet paper roll like that and squash it. So you're going to squash them like that, and so it's flat like a T, and then what I want you to do it the other way. So now when you open it, it should actually be a square. Can you see it? Cool. So what I want you to do now is take your inch ruler or your measure and your ruler, and I want you to put it at the bottom of the roll and make a line like that on both sides. So let's do that now. Right. So you see you've got a line here. It's all the way around. What I want you to do now is take a pair of scissors. Careful not to cut yourself. And I want you to cut on each corner up till the line that you've made, which is exactly an inch. So let's do that. Right, so now that you've done that, you've cut them all up. What I want you to do, I want you to fold each one as if you were folding into a box. So you go, start in with one, okay, then you go to the opposite one like that. Got it? Then you go, which one have we done now? This one. So now we need to do this one, always work in opposites. And then you work in opposites like that. Okay, now it's closed. Now you have like a closed little box. If it doesn't want to stay closed at the bottom, dip it in some water. Soak up some water a little bit. Just wet it, and then leave it to dry on a surface, and what it'll do, that water will soften it, it'll get hard and it'll stay where it is. Right, once you've left it to dry, you can see it's sort of staying closed now. And obviously once you put it in a container or wherever you're going to put it in, once it's got soil, then it'll also keep it weighted down and it'll teach that little flap to stay closed. But that's pretty much it. Now what you basically have now, if you didn't know, is a seedling holder, planting box. So what you do now is that you fill it up with the compost or the soil or the potting medium, and you plant a seed in there, and basically that's how it works. So we'll do that now quickly and I'll show you. Cool idea. Write what you're going to be planting onto your cardboard box before you fill it with soil, or before you even fold it if you have a good idea. So whatever you're going to be planting in here, for me it's going to be butternut. So I'll write that on quickly now before we fill it up with soil. Cool, as you can see here, butternut. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to take our potting medium, you're going to scoop it up and fill it up with soil as so. You're going to take your finger or a pen or whatever sharp, and you can then take your seedling and plant it in. So I'm just going to use my pen, put it about maybe about a centimeter deep, quarter of an inch. I've got a butternut seedling here. Pop it into the soil, cover it up, put some water in, and that's it. So what will happen now, and this is pretty quick, so what will happen now is that the seedling will begin to grow, and once it's about that high, you can plant it straight into your garden, and every time you water it, this will sort of get more and more and more moist. And then what it'll do, it'll actually break through the So guys, basically what you have now, you have a seedling. What you do then is obviously maybe slap a bit of label on there, and once it's grown a little bit, you can then, so you know that it's germinated, you can sell these off for whatever price you want. The input costs are very, very low. A whole bag of compost like this costs next to nothing. The water and the seeds, your seeds are basically and the compost is basically your only input cost. and you can do whatever you can sell it, go in your own garden, but selling it will obviously give you your profit, and you can then make some money for yourself. Great business to start for kids. Great way to teach them about business, and they can pretty much do this themselves, and very, very low inputs. So yeah, give it a crack. Let me know what you thought of the video. Don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you in the next video with another recipe on chicken. Cheers guys.